What's up, guys? My name is Dimitri, and I'd like to welcome you to my YouTube channel, Back to Roots with D. This is my first ever YouTube channel. This is my first ever video for the public. So if I'm a little nervous, if I say or things like that, let's just chalk it up to the nerves. It took me a while to start recording these videos, but here we go. So I got some news. I'm moving. I'm moving to the Dominican Republic from New York, United States of America. This has been something that was well planned, we believe, but definitely not something that happened overnight. Initially, me and my wife thought about this move in 2021, but we didn't really think about it. It was just more of a, it'd be cool to move to the Dominican Republic, and my wife agreed, right? This year, May of 2024, we got married, and as we were out there, we kind of decided, right, that yeah, this really might be what we need, and the main reason is going to be quality of life for us, right? I believe the quality of life in the Dominican Republic is a little better here than the United States of America. And here, I'm not going to say we've been conditioned, but you work, you pay your bills, you work, you pay your bills, and you get 2 weeks vacation out the year. I don't want to do that anymore. You can say we're fed up with that. So we're moving to the Dominican Republic in a month. Right now it's November. We're moving in December, and we decided to move in probably the worst month in regards to travel to the Dominican Republic, because everybody's catching a flight out there. Everybody likes to spend Christmas and the New Year's out there because it's a vibe, man. It's a great place. What I want to, because one of them just passed by, what I want to say too is that we're taking 3 cats with us. So imagine what that's going to be like. I've never even flown with a baby, so 3 cats, sheesh. Let's see what's going on with that. But just a little background about myself, right? I was born in New York, high school, college, everything done here in New York. I was a mailman for 5 years. Tip your mailman. Tip your mailman. It's the holiday season. Tip your mailman. Rain, sleet, or snow, you get that mail, so make sure you tip them. $20 and up, please. I was a mailman for about 5 years, and then I switched over to corrections, right? Because I feel like I needed to spice up my life a little bit, and it definitely spiced up. And here I am now, ready to move to the Dominican Republic. Many people will ask, "Oh, did the political race that just happened, did that have anything to do with my move, or was it a factor?" And the answer is no. Right? We didn't do this. This was something we agreed that we were going to do in May. This is not something because Trump won and Harris lost. We're not that kind of people. But what I will say about politics is that us as a people need to be more understanding of each other and not judge each other just because you believe in this or you believe in that. I've seen friendships break up. I've seen people talk ugly about somebody because they don't believe in their political beliefs, and that's just something we can't do, guys. We just got to be better. We got to learn how to be individuals and have our own personality, and that's all I'm going to say about politics. I don't really get into politics like that. Yeah, you guys see I have a little mess behind me here. I have to sell couches. I have to sell sneakers that I have. I've been doing that on Craigslist, Marketplace, and things like that, just kind of unloading. With that being said, though, we are taking a few things with us to the Dominican Republic. That TV right there, that TV's coming with me. I'm attached to that TV. It's an LG OLED. That's a bad boy right there. I'm taking them. We're taking our table with us. We're taking our mattress and our bed frame with us, and we're also shipping our car. Now, the car might be one of the more interesting ones because we're trying to do it under the Dominican law, where you kind of get a tax break as a returning Dominican. And so I'm gonna try my best to make that kind of video. What else I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about the importance of just doing it, right? This is not brought to you by Nike, but I've met a lot of people who are afraid to change and are afraid to just move out of the state they're from. It doesn't have to be something like moving to the Dominican Republic. It could be moving state to state. You know, if that's the better option for you, do it. Like, I know it might be scary, might be some anxiety with that comes along with that, but just do it. You know, we get to do this. We don't get to do this life more than once. And with that, I want to talk about something that I see a theme in the Dominican culture, which is parents telling their kids, you know, I have this property, I want to invest in this, I want to invest in this. And, you know, being kids from here, United States, you want to have something here, you want to have a house, you want to live in the, you know, the best place that you can. And I didn't really understand that, but my mother kind of was, you could say, preparing me for that, because now this move is possible because of my mother, because of the sacrifices my wife's father made. You know, they set us up to have a life they could have lived, in a sense, because I know, again, in the Dominican culture, a lot of people want to come here, work as hard as they can, and get back to the country and enjoy whatever's left of their life. But the issue with that is sometimes they go back too old, and, you know, they can't really enjoy anything. And that's something sad that, you know, I see a lot happen. But I'll get to that later. A little. Now, what makes me different from other YouTube channels out there is that, and I'll link some below, because definitely me watching those YouTube channels kind of motivated me to make my own YouTube channel, and you know, document it. You know, I see people have interest in it. I've used some of their advice and what they've said, if it applies to me, because everybody's different. But what makes me different from their YouTube is that I'm moving to a city in the province of Valverde, which is on the northwest side of the country. And most of the channels I watch are based in Santo Domingo. Now, Santo Domingo is the main city in the Dominican Republic. It's the capital. But even there, the life is different compared to where I'm going to be, because, you know, Santo Domingo is not far from a beach. You know, we're surrounded by rivers where I'm at. And yeah, I guess you could say I'm more of a country guy, even though I live in New York City. Weird. But yeah, we're going to see the differences in that. And Punta Cana is just a different beast, right? Because you need money to live in Punta Cana. Spoiler, if you didn't know, you need money to live in Punta Cana. That's known as a resort area, beachfront houses. So be it. You know, if that's how you want to live, good on you. If you can live that way, even great, better for you. But I'm not going to the Dominican Republic to live a life that I didn't have here, in a sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but, you know, if I live here, I'm not gonna move somewhere where it's gonna cost me more to just live out there, right? Because here we pay $2,400 in rent monthly, and that's besides all the other utilities. Now, if I wanted to move outside of the country, why am I spending that same amount of money on rent? That's just my thought process. I don't know if it's controversial or something, but yeah, you need money, and I don't have that money. That being said, I'm not going either to downgrade my life in the Dominican Republic. Whatever I have here, I'm gonna have over there. The things I'm not gonna have: Amazon, Uber Eats, you know, these things that we've got grown accustomed to because it's comfortable, because it's a reach away from a phone click, right? And I just want to dumb down my life. If I'm being honest, I want to dumb down my life. I want to slow down. Some people may call it a rat race. I don't want to be a part of that. I know there's a YouTube channel. I just saw a video. I'm trying to remember who I saw it, where he said he doesn't want to live an ordinary life where it might be like just working 24/7, and not even 24/7 obviously, but just working most of the time and not giving your time to something else, which is living. And I believe in that. But with that being said, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I cannot believe I am saying that. This is not something I thought I'd ever say. But yeah, I'm going to take you guys along with me in this journey. You can learn from my mistakes. You can learn from what I do right. And if you want to make this move, you can make it possible. And not just in the Dominican Republic, wherever you're from. If you're not thinking Dominican Republic, if you're thinking any other country. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. And thank you for tuning in. Peace.